How you doing, Southern Alberta? This is the Stormbringer bringing you the PZW Match of the Week on Shaw Television. Brought to you by Weast Insurance and Investment Management, WIIM.ca. Folks, this is not the match that the live audience in attendance had anticipated. Adrian Walls had challenged myself, the Stormbringer. It was an open challenge, the most personal rivalry in Power Zone Wrestling history. Myself, Adrian Walls, were supposed to square off for the PZW Heavyweight Championship, but Brandon Van Danielson, the little pit bull himself, stormed out of the locker room, pun intended, cracked that clipboard over my head, decimated me. And now it is Brandon Van Danielson in the main event versus Adrian Walls for the PZW Heavyweight Championship. Adrian Walls wrestling with a broken nose. Folks, if you look carefully, you can see blood streaming out of the bridge of Adrian Walls' nose. It's like watching the big dog in a junkyard battling off the little dog, trying to make a name for himself. All offense, all hard hitting, no retreat out of either guy. Win or lose, Tom, win or lose, Brandon Van Danielson, better known as BVD, I call him the little pit bull, is making a statement. When he had this contract, I would have thought for sure he would have cashed it in versus the 18-year-old Zero, but he never got the chance. Adrian Walls got the PZW Heavyweight Championship back from Zero within months of Zero attaining the championship. Zero is a great kid, 18 years old, came all the way from Australia to train and wrestle with Power Zone Wrestling. He got the break of a lifetime when myself, the Stormbringer, let's call it what it was, Tom, we screwed over Adrian Walls. We got our belt back. We got it off the MMA goon. But you know what? Walls got it back, folks. Walls got the championship back, and here we are, Adrian Walls versus the little pit bull, BVD. Look at that offense out of BVD. You know what, Tom? I know it's not politically correct, but the bottom line is, let's throw political correctness out the window. How much does BVD remind you of Chris Benoit? And I know, oh God, I can't believe he's saying the name Chris Benoit, but you know what? How much does BVD remind you of that? Regardless of your personal opinion of Chris Benoit and the horrible tragedy that climaxed his life, the bottom line is Chris Benoit was one of the most intense performers in a wrestling ring, and nothing but respect for his work as a wrestling performer in the middle of the ring. And BVD is like a little version of Chris Benoit, a younger version of Chris Benoit. Look at these suplexes, straight into pinning combinations. The thing that's frightening of your Adrian Walls, and I've been in the ring with BVD. You saw last week on the television footage. This is what I'm talking about, Tom. I've been in the ring with BVD. His ring awareness, his offense, his no retreat, no surrender attitude is second to none. I've said he reminds me a lot of Chris Benoit. For those of you that have digital Shaw cable at home, and if you don't have digital Shaw cable, it's cheap, folks. It beats the heck out of those stupid dishes. Get your Shaw digital cable. Get the Fight Network and watch Noah Pro Wrestling and watch how much BVD will remind you of some of the incredible performers in Noah Pro Wrestling on the Fight Network. Unbelievable offense out of BVD. Look at BVD and Adrian Walls exchanging headbutts. I gave the analogy earlier of the big dog in the junkyard versus the little dog, and there it is. Look at that. Whoa, folks, we apologize. That one's censored. Adrian Walls laying a tongue lashing to the little pit bull. The little pit bull charges into that boot like he felt nothing. The clothesline on the Walls. Look at these two guys just absolutely pounding each other. Unbelievable offense out of both these performers. You know what? BVD is young. BVD has a lot of growing to do physically, to do mentally, to do as psychologically as a wrestler. But the upside in BVD is unbelievable. This guy is a future future big name in professional wrestling in Canada, and he is showing it in this match versus Adrian Walls. Adrian Walls now the heavyweight champion. They're toe-to-toe, slugging it out. Look at BVD not backing down for a second. Adrian Walls has very nearly been the heavyweight champion for going on well over 18 months, going on 2 years, and BVD not, oh, there's the head kick. Look at the knee, and BVD is down. BVD is down. Credit where credit is due. The little pitbull stood toe-to-toe with the PZW heavyweight champion, Adrian Walls. Adrian Walls with a broken nose again. And you can see myself, the Stormbringer, now hitting the ring. Here's my chance. It's Walls. It's the Bringer. We're squaring off. Here it is. Walls and the Bringer. Walls now goes for the head kick. The duck sets him up. The stunner. No, into the ropes. And the spear. Didn't get all of it, but I got enough. Walls now. Walls is laid out. Walls is laid out. Here's my shot to make a statement on the heavyweight championship. Here we go on the heavyweight champion, the stunner. Folks, Wrestle Bash. Sunday, November 30th, Wrestle Bash, 6:30 bell time. The match is made. There ain't no screwing around, folks. The belt comes home. The belt comes home. I swear on my grandfather's grave, Wrestle Bash, November 30th, 6:30 bell time. The belt comes home to Power Zone Wrestling.
Power Zone Wrestling's Wrestle Bash is coming up next Sunday, November the